Joe Simpson, not your Rose brand. Silly, you'll get that potency. To me, that's so po. Baby, it's slow po. Ain't no spills, this is real cocoa. No chill pill, no chill live here, bro. From politics to Kill Bill, it's hip hop. Can't feel. Check us out and get your tip pop.
Hey yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the show. Real Spill here on Redline Radio. My name is Kevin Haney. Got the homie cross on me, Phil Rucker.
Yeah.
Tim running the boards. So we'll have to talk about it again because they keep. This is going to go on the whole season. This whole Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese thing. But so what? You know, there's, you know, it's our national tragedy. Caitlin Clark was left off the Olympic team.
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Angel Reese showed up in the baddest dress last night. I was like, yo, really? This is what you wear to work? My God.
And you're killing them.
Stop it.
And,
Bad.
and then went off for 20 and
15?
something like 12
Like
rebounds.
12,
like
15 rebounds, yeah.
Double first, quickest rookie to 100 points and 100 rebounds. Angel Reese. Listen, just saying, don't
slide that trophy yet.
Don't slide it over to Caitlin just yet. I'm just letting you know. Don't slide over there just yet. So we'll talk about that. You know, this video that came out, it's a funny video of Gen Zers hearing the song "Kill You" by Eminem for the first time, and being like totally shocked. And listen, Gen Z, if you
don't,
I mean, it's
with shady.
Yeah, and that song's still kind of dope.
Shady.
That song's still kind of dope though.
You
know what I mean? I like him. I don't have a problem with that. I have a beef with Eminem. That's a dope song though. Kill You is a dope song. It's a dope song. I mean, you may not like it. I think the beat is dope, but you know,
You don't like Eminem either?
He's all right.
See, I liked Eminem when I was younger.
Y'all so weird with y'all music taste.
I did. I really did. The Eminem Show was like my favorite album. Superman was like my favorite song of all time. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just, as I grew up, I don't know if I just stopped listening to him or
I think Eminem just
later. Eminem is
some of his music when he got later. It's just kind of like I was like, all right.
The lyrics is there, but it's just his style, his cadence,
content. Yeah.
I will admit that I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, but I will admit that is a bad lyricist. You don't want no problems with that, none.
And besides, the older you get, the more when you use his content, the older you get. It's just like
he's still one of the top.
But yeah, no.
It's a lyricist. Yeah.
The fact that they were offended just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, do you not? First of all, you don't know who Eminem is. You think this is like the mildest song I've ever heard of Eminem's. Like, are you kidding me? Like, we used to listen to this stuff about killing moms and doing all types of, and we were in there singing the lyrics from full blast. Yeah, mom, I'll kill you. And all that. Yes.
This was like his transition area. Like this was like right before he got into not the encore, but the what's the one after that, Relapse.
See, that's when I gave up. I was like, I'm
the
done.
last Eminem album I bought was the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh wow,
that's the last one.
The last one I bought was the Eminem Show.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what Eminem Show.
That was the last one I bought. That was the last one I really paid attention to. And then when Encore came out, I think that's when I gave up. I was like, all right, Em, you know what I'm saying? You had your time with me. I'm done.
I think I'll say this to the Gen Zers. If you think Kill You is bad, if you think that song is bad by Eminem, it's not even an Eminem song. Listen to Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. Have you guys ever heard that song?
No.
Dance with the Devil if you think Kill You is bad, Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique, that song, that you don't want no part of that song. If you get shocked by Kill You, Dance with the Devil is a whole nother category level. You don't want no problems with that song.
Maybe we need to have like a Gen Zer on, because I just want to ask, why are y'all so offended by everything? I don't I don't understand that. Like, is it the way you were raised? Is it the times we live in? What is it? You are offended by everything.
Well, and I don't think they were offended by the song. I just think they were shocked.
And they want
at the lyrics.
They want to cancel everything, and everything has to be on the straight and narrow. It's weird. I'm sorry. It's just weird to me. I don't think y'all were bullied enough as a kid. That's what it was.
I think we are. Here's what I'll say. Because I honestly think Gen Z and millennials are actually doing some really great things, especially with the advent of social media. I think for society, I think they're doing some great things. But I think we're just evolving. Like things that were okay back in the day, people will be like, all right, that's not okay. Perfect example, right? Look, Cleveland Guardians, right? Back in the day, Chief Wahoo and that logo and the original logo, you saw the original logo for it. It was fine, right? But as as time goes on and people get more educated, see, I think that's a big part of it. More information is more readily available, right? To people now. You know, when we were off air, you asked me when I graduated. I graduated in 1993. There was no social media then. Like you didn't have instant information.
No, you did not.
You know, now you do. Now you have access to instantly to millions of pieces of information. And so people are seeing more and being like, oh, you know what? I don't think I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Because you're more educated now. I think that's a big part of it. You know, because I'm an old man. I can remember when we weren't, you know what I'm saying? We weren't that educated. I can remember vividly when people thought only gays got AIDS.
Oh, wow.
They thought that only if you were gay, you were going to get AIDS. Only, yeah.
Was that in the 90s?
That was in the 80s and 90s when it
first came out.
In the 80s and 90s, because there was a kid, and I'm sorry, forgive me, I don't remember the kid's name, but Michael Jackson made like a song about the kid, little white kid, and he got AIDS from a blood transfusion.
Damn.
Right. But then, you know, they kind of went on this whole mission of educating the public because people really thought that only gay people got AIDS. They thought you could get AIDS from drinking from the same water fountain, touching the same glass as somebody who had AIDS, all that kind of stuff. They thought you could get it that way. It's like, nah, you can't. No, you can't. Your blood, you have to swap bodily fluids and blood and all that kind of. But they thought if Tim had, you know, if I had AIDS and I went to drink from the water.
Thank you for changing that. Don't give me shit.
He came right over. Tim, you got AIDS now. Tim,
I'll change it. If I had AIDS and Tim came and drank after me, people thought Tim would get AIDS from drinking after me at the water fountain.
He still gave me AIDS. God damn it.
Still got it.
He still gave it to me.
So
this is your participation in the show.
Right.
You got AIDS.
You got AIDS. Hey, somebody, you got to take one for the team, man. You got to take one for the team. Somebody got to do it. We're just more informed now.
Phil, he's right across from me.
Nope. Pass that shit to the left.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta say this. Off subject. Something we talked about last week. I listened to the replay of the show on my way to work that Friday morning. And we were talking about the whole transgender bathroom deal. You know, and I was kind of like nonchalant about it, you know. But then when I listened to you talk about you were working at that job and how uncomfortable the women were about it, I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I can't be down with that. Like, now, again, am I saying, you know, if I saw somebody going to a bathroom, would I grab it? Like, no, you're not going. Yeah. No. But if there was like some kind of resolution or a vote or something that came up, said, you know, if you were born a man, you got to go to the women's bathroom, to the men's bathroom. I'm with that, because if it makes women uncomfortable like that, man, then I can't say that I'm cool with that. I'm telling you, I can't say I'm cool with that.
They really, I distinctly remember, like you said, you in a corporation, you keep that corporate face on. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, do the right thing and everything. But man, off air, behind closed doors, when they get off of work, or you know what I'm saying, or the people that I knew, you know what I'm saying. I lived around some people that worked at that place, and they would pull me aside. I feel we are not comfortable with this.
Yeah,
using our restroom. This not working for us. Like
I can dig it.
And I don't know what to tell her. I'm like, you know, because I know what you mean, and I'm sorry that you uncomfortable, but like if you know if you go to HR about this, you know you gonna get fired, right? Like so they knew that. So they, you know, we got to keep our mouths closed because we don't know if we gonna lose our job or what's in jeopardy or what's going on.
And that's kind of crazy too. Like you should be able to go to HR and be like, listen, I'm not comfortable with having him in the bathroom. You should be able to do that.
Kid, come on.
I know. I know.
You know, HR really the feds, right?
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
HR is not there for you.
That's crazy too.
HR is there for the company.
And again, you know, this is nothing. Again, if you know me, you know my views, and you know where I stand, and you know I'm pretty fucking liberal. But I would just, I don't know, man. I was driving and I'll listen to you say that, and I'm like, damn, you know what? Yeah, no, that's yeah.
At this point in society, and I don't mean to say this like, you know, you're a step beneath women and everything, but at this point, the way society is with women nowadays, you don't want to erode their rights. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to step on their toes or anything. They already walking around here halfway afraid of every man out here and everything.
Which is why, and I'm trying to make it political, which is why I can't understand, if you're a woman, why in the world would you go for the Republican Party if you're a woman? I can't understand, but continue.
So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, when I said that, I was like, okay, it's such a sensitive and complicated subject, because I don't want to step on anybody's rights again, because as a black person, we were told the same thing. Yeah. Hey, you can't come in here. Yep. Go ahead and use that bathroom over there, because we don't, you know what I'm saying? It's either we don't like you or we think you are beneath us. And I don't want to come across that way. But again, like,
that was a good point you made too. Honestly, that was a good point you made too.
Yeah, because it's about black people, and it's hard. Yeah, it's super, super hard. Because again, like I said, you know, if you look at our history, we've been there before. So how is we, somebody that's been there before, going to sit there and tell other people like, hey, you can't do that either? So I see, you know what I'm saying? Like I sympathize with women. I do. I'm like, yo, they already madly uncomfortable in spaces with regular people, and like regular straight men. They are uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So now they can't even go to the bathroom comfortably. Like
that was another. I'm like, the bathroom. As funny as it may sound to some people, the bathroom is the one place where you expect to have some semblance of privacy or something like that. Like the bathroom
from the job. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can have places. Okay, let's just throw a building up, the Pentagon. Okay, it's cameras all over that place. It's probably the most secure building in the world. Ain't no cameras in the bathroom. That's the one. Well, I don't know. Maybe there might be. You said there's a government, but
we hope not.
We hope not.
I would hope so. I would hope not.
But well, the thing is, if they are never seen, you know, that's a lawsuit for your ass right there, right?
Right.
So that the bathroom is like the one place where you should have some semblance of privacy, normalcy, whatever you want to call it. And so when you put it like that, those 2 points you made, I'm like, damn, you know what? Yeah, no, I can dig it. I can dig it.
It's a slippery.
It is
slippery situation, because it's I don't know. We, like you said, but like you said, you know what I'm saying? We've come so far as a country to be educated to where we are. It's like, why are we still having these fights? Like, you know what I mean? Like for real. At some point, it's just like, all right, you do what you need to do, as long as you're not harming nobody.
So it's what I said last week.
You should be able to do. You know what I'm saying? That this is America. You believe. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, do you?
That's what I said last week with the billboards. What holy matrimony is one man and one woman. Why do you care?
It's just affecting your marriage.
Why do you care?
No.
Like, I don't care who lives what lifestyle. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you're fine. You're fine. And can I say this? If I hear the word indoctrination one more time, I think I'm gonna. You people who I was talking somebody, and again, you know, when you online, talking back and forth deeply on X or TikTok or whatever, you take it with a grain of salt because, as Ken Carmen said, it's the internet. Twitter's not a real place. It's not a real place. But when you hear these people talk about indoctrination, you're trying to indoctrinate our kids. No one's trying to indoctrinate kids to be gay.
This is why I let him handle the TikTok comments and everything.
Yeah,
he's so you know what I'm saying. He's so smooth with it and everything. I'd have told you, hey, shut the fuck up, for real.
Well, it's like nobody's trying to. And so the comment came up about remember when Republicans won this whole thing against Bud Light for the trans dude being it was literally one fucking beer can. It was one can. Like, y'all act like they was distributing these things all. It was one can.
Their shit,
and they lost their minds. It's like they're trying to indoctrinate our kids. Like a 12-year-old is going to see Dylan Mulvaney, was the name of the trans man, on the can, and then go to the local store and buy some Bud Light. Like, no, that's not going to happen. The whole thing with the pride clothes in the kids section in Target, like. Kids ain't got credit cards and money. The only way they gonna get them clothes gonna find their way to kids is if the parents buy it. And if a parent wants to buy their son or daughter a shirt with rainbows on it or whatever, even a shirt that says Happy Pride, that ain't none of your fucking business. None. Like, stop trying to. I only see one side of the aisle trying to tell people how to live their life. I only see one side doing that.
Yes.
Stop, like,
no,
mind your business.
It
ain't none of your business.
From that standpoint, I don't know. Because if your kid is gonna be gay, your kid is gonna be gay. You know. At this point in the history of the world, if your child is going to be gay, your child is going to be gay. And are you going to stop? Are you not going to accept your child? Are you not going to love your child?
The lowlifes won't. Some kids are already gay. They just ain't told you yet.
They just ain't told you yet.
they've been gay for years, but they ain't told you yet.
You cannot tell me, Kev, as a full-blooded male that knew from kindergarten to first grade, I like little girls. I like girls. From the time I've been chasing girls since I was in kindergarten. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me that there wasn't little boys
of course
in kindergarten that knew they liked other boys?
I still remember.
You can't tell me that. I'm sorry, you just can't.
I said, who's in the chat? I can't see who's in the chat. Can you see Tim? Because I can't see who in the chat there.
It's Eli Robinson.
Is Eli? What up, E? Anyway, I saw somebody. I thought I saw somebody chat. Anyway, I can remember distinctly, and again, remember, I'm 48 years old.
Jesus,
I can remember.
Hit you with the Kevin Hart. Damn.
I can remember in the second grade, I had a crush on this little girl named Sean Fox was her name. Sean Fox was her name.
Foxy.
And she was a cute little girl, and I remember sneaking a kiss on the playground, on the cheek, of course.
You thought she was pretty?
I did.
A second grade,
and I was in the second grade.
Snuck you a kiss, Kim. Okay.
Gibbs Elementary School, second grade. Sean Fox was her name, right? So yeah, if you.
Sean Fox, if you're still out there.
If you're still out there. No, I'm married now.
I'm about to say, no, wait a minute.
No. Yeah,
no, I ain't saying that. I'm talking about for me. I'm talking about for me.
Clean that up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. If I got AIDS,
you try to get this. You try to get some shit started, Tim. You know?
He said it's payback time.
You need to relax, brother. You try to get some shit started, brother. You need to relax.
Payback time. Who has AIDS now?
Take it easy. What it say on Nacho Libre? Take it easy. You trying to get some shit started, brother.
I was like, wait, no, don't do that.
But I remember that. I remember that. Right? And I was in the second grade. So obviously you listen, man, if your kid is gay, they already gay. You just don't know it yet. They know it, you don't know it yet, and they won't tell you because you gonna act like a more. Ooh, but can can I say this? And this is gonna make some people upset.
I
know it. But here we go.
Look at it.
Here we go. It ain't got nothing to do. Tim ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Camera, what you got to say now?
Here we go. Some of y'all out here railing and talking about indoctrination. And then every single Sunday, you take your kids to a place where they sit in front of a stranger, and that stranger tells them that they don't accept the invisible God in the sky, that they're gonna spend the eternity burning in a lake of fire controlled by the beast that's responsible for all the evil in the world. And you do this every single Sunday.
You going to Lake Erie?
Oh, yeah. I can't deal with him. I wouldn't. I mean, I might wade Lake Erie. I'm saying that. I ain't swimming in none of that.
But if we're going to talk about indoctrination, you do that every single Sunday.
Kev done woke up the wrong crowd. Oh my God. They about to bombard our page now. What did you say about Jesus?
Is that not indoctrination? Is that not indoctrination? I'm just asking for the. I'm asking.
And as far as the correct definition,
is that not indoctrination?
Yes.
Every single Sunday, you people that cry about indoctrination, you take your children to a place where a complete stranger tells them, you must completely submit to the God in the sky that you've never seen, heard, or touched. Or when you die, you're going to go downstairs to the lake of fire with the big, mad, evil beast that controls all the evil in the world. And your soul will be there for eternity burning. You tell them that every single Sunday, but you talk about indoctrination when it comes to LGBTQ. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm
just, and listen, if you, as recently as 6 months ago, before I started this job, my schedule changed. I was going to church. I was going to church every Sunday. And I'm not saying I would never go back to church. I don't have no problem with anybody, if you're a Christian and you worship God and you want to, you worship Jesus and all that, fine. But don't come talking to me about indoctrination when that's what you do every single Sunday. Don't come talking to me about that. Don't come talking to me about indoctrination. It's the same thing. The exact same thing.
Is that why Chick-fil-A not open on Sunday?
Probably.
Yeah, that's exactly why
Chick-fil-A
is not. Chick-fil-A is a religious organization, and they believe in it. They're not only are they religious, they're that down south old school Baptist. What Ken was talking about, you going to here. Yeah, so Sundays is the Lord's Day. We're not supposed to do nothing on Sunday. You supposed to rest. Sit there, be quiet.
And you know what?
So would it be like Lake Erie full of Polynesian sauce? I'm confused.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Like Polynesian sauce.
But and look, and Chick-fil-A, if you want to stay closed on Sunday, I'm not mad at that either. It's your business. You can stay closed on Sunday.
No, I look, as somebody that goes to church on Sunday and somebody absolutely believes in God and believes in Jesus, I understand everything you're saying, because that's one of the struggles I've had with the church. That's one of the struggles I've always had with the church. Like, bruh, why are we? I remember one time, and I'm not going to say the name of the church, and when I went there and everything, but I felt moved, and I was like, all right, I'm enjoying the word. You said the word.
Everybody go to the word.
The word. No, but I got to look. It's not because I was in Indiana at the time, so it's not the word. But I understand where you coming from about the word, because
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing.
No. Care about this. Let me tell you the story. So I used to be an intern for another station, right? And I remember when the I'm not gonna say his name, but Pastor came down, and he did an interview. And I remember when he walked out the interview, I remember the producer doing it. He turned to me and goes, "Phil, I know a pimp when I see one."
Oh, I know. You talking about? Are we talking about?
I
know who we talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly who we talking about. He said, "I know a pimp when I see one." That wasn't a pastor. That was a pimp, and he's pimping everybody down. And I was like, "What?"
I'm just.
But I understand where you're coming from, because again, there's another thing. We're in church. We're having the word. Everything is cool. Everything is lovely. You know what I'm saying? We love God and everything. And then they get to the stuff that's going on in the Middle East. And it's like, okay, you're wrong for believing in Islam, so you're going to hell. And I'm just like, wait. Like you can see like the joy and passion coming out of my face. Like, wait, I know people that believe in Islam. And I have family.
And Muslims hold Jesus in high regard. Jesus is named in the Quran so many times.
I have family that so you mean to tell me my family's why? Because they don't believe what you believe? Yeah. Nah, I can't get jiggy with that. I cannot get jiggy with that.
We could do a 5-hour show.
Oh yeah,
on the questions that I have. We could do a 5-hour show on just the questions that I have. You know, and I guess as you get older, you get older and you start thinking about stuff, and the math don't math a lot of times. It just don't math. It ain't the stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. So, and again, I'm not against anybody who goes to church. And like I said, and if I had a chance, I would go because I like the people at the church. I like the people at the church. And sometimes you can get a good word out. You can get a good word out of the message. You can get a good whatever. You might need something out of that message. So I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying, don't go around preaching about indoctrination when you do that, right? Like, just come on, man, because that is the very definition of indoctrination. You talk about indoctrination, but you're. I remember my mom made us go to church when I was a kid.
Oh, you had one of those?
Yeah, she didn't go, but she made us go.
No, wait a minute, what?
Right? Sometimes, every now and then she would go, but most of the time, what would happen is, we would get up on a Sunday morning. She'd get us up, get breakfast, we'd get dressed, and the church bus would come, and me and my brother and my sister would get on the church bus and go to church. Central Baptist Church in Canton, Ohio. That's where we went. Church is still there, I think. But the church bus would come, we get on the church bus, go to church, do Sunday school, have to go upstairs and sit through the rest of the sermon. And then we get on the church bus and they bring us back home with all the rest of the kids, But she would go like on Easter or something like that. You know what I mean? But she wouldn't go. Well, we would go. She made us go. And I remember even then, there was the Sunday school teacher's name was Wes, Sunday school teacher. And he told us that saying the word "G's" was taking Jesus' name in vain. And I remember thinking, like, what? I can hear that all the time on cartoons, and I can't see G's no more because I'm taking, you know what I'm saying? So indoctrination is happening all over this country, mainly in churches. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like that, but it is what it is. Right. So again, just don't come talk to me about they're trying to indoctrinate. No. Imagine being mad. I saw something on online and the person was like, I'm no longer dealing with this company because they must have sent, they must have get automatic messages from this company. Right. And the message was like, there's basically something for Pride Month, right? Like to say, hey, it's basically a message saying you are welcome here at our company. We don't discriminate against anyone. We don't, whatever your race, your gender, whatever, you are welcome here. And it was like, well, it's a company that I won't be dealing with them anymore. And it's like, I can't imagine being mad at a company for saying for acknowledging the existence of a group of people. I can't imagine being mad at that.
Kim, that's what our country. Kim, we used to not let black people in the restaurants.
That's true.
Like, for real, this is white pies only. Like, for real, like, come on now. We used to not let, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They are absolutely, utterly weird like that. Like, I don't know. It has been passed down from generation to generation. They have it ingrained in their head that they are superior than everybody.
I don't get it, man. But
and if you are inferior to us, we don't want you around. We don't want you to exist. We don't want you to flourish. We don't want you to do any of that. Unless you serving us, there's no purpose for you to even be here.
Here's the funny thing, though. If you really believe in teachings of Christ, teaching of Jesus, when the end comes, you
got a very special place.
You're gonna get up there in front of him, and you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. If you really believe, and you doing that, you really believe in his teachings, you in for a rude awakening when the time comes. All right, so we'll come back. Man, we got to keep talking about it because it won't go away. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and
Angel.
Listen, Cleveland Guardians.
Holla. I'm hollering at you.
Cleveland Guardians. This ain't hard, bruh. This ain't hard. There's one choice. Make the pick. There's one choice. We'll be back. Oh, there we go. There we are. All right, we back. Welcome back to the show. Real Spill, Redline Radio, LLC.
Real spill.
Word.
Real spill.
All right, man. So let me do this because I keep forgetting about it. So I'm gonna call the
on the board.
Kevin had to Phil Rucker, Tim on the boards. Call the Dynatech hotline 216-259-2062. 216-259-2062 is the number for the Dynatech hotline if you want to call and join the discussion. So
Come on with it, Kev, because they're starting to get annoying. Come on with it.
Here we go again. Right? Oh my God. We didn't put Caitlin Clark on the U.S. Olympic team. Caitlin Clark fans are really, really starting to irritate. They're really getting on my nerves. Like, I'm gonna bring up the roster, right? Because I just want to, like, who in the hell were they going to take off the roster to put Caitlin Clark on it? So here's the roster for the Olympic team. Napheesa Collier, Minnesota Lynx. Kalia Copper, Phoenix Mercury. Chelsea Gray from the Las Vegas Aces. Brittany Griner from the Phoenix Mercury. Sabrina Ionescu from the New York Liberty is on there. Jewel Lloyd from the Seattle Storm. Kelsey Plum from the Las Vegas Aces. Brianna Stewart, New York Liberty. Diana Taurasi, Phoenix Mercury. Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is a bad mamma jamma. You see her toss Caitlin Clark like a rag doll the other night? Caitlin trying to get that ball. Alyssa like, get off me.
No.
Yes, you watch the video. She tossed her like a rag doll. Alyssa Thomas, Connecticut Sun. Asia Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. Jackie Young, Las Vegas Aces. Who the hell are they supposed to take off that roster to put Caitlin Clark on?
Well, according to Caitlin Clark's fans, you're supposed to take Diana Taurasi off the roster.
And will y'all please stop sharing that damn meme? The stats are literally the same between her and Taurasi. And if the stats are the same, you go with the 5-time Olympic gold medalist. I'm calling me crazy. Instead of the rookie with 10 games under her belt.
I was like, you really think you're going to disrespect a legend like that?
Phil, she said herself, Phil, she's still getting used to the physicality in the WNBA. What the fuck you think you're going to do with the FIBA? You ain't ready for FIBA basketball yet. You can't handle WNBA. You ain't ready for FIBA yet.
They think she is the greatest.
I'm telling you, man.
Sliced bread.
If you can't handle the physicality in the WNBA, you are not ready for FIBA basketball yet.
This is why, you know what I'm saying, and I it's kind of a double-edged sword, because I'm thankful for the attention that they're getting, because we've covered girls basketball. Mm-hmm. We've covered girls basketball for years, yeah. So it's like we already know what this is. It's cool. We like it. We love it. We watch it. The people that are coming in now,
can't stand them.
I cannot stand them. I'm grateful that you're here, but shut up.
I'm not even grateful that you're here. Go away. Go away.
I cannot, because you don't know anything.
Nope.
You know nothing, and you're shitting on the history of the game while not knowing anything.
They're not. She's making it more profitable. They saw a 200% increase in revenue last year without Caitlin Clark. 200% increase in revenue. Most watched regular season in 21 years.
I was about to say the regular season was good. We watched the WNBA. You had 2 super teams in the WNBA finals. 2 of the best teams, 4 of like the greatest players right now, at least the top 5.
What are we talking about here?
No, we don't need you like that.
Oh, here's another one. The NBA. They have to keep giving them money. It's the NBA's. It's literally called the Women's National Basketball Association. It's not some independent league that started on their own. The NBA started it. You don't think they're going to put money into it? It's their league. It's their product. These people are so stupid. It's their league. Like when the NFL, remember when NFL Europe was around?
Yeah.
The NFL was putting money into NFL Europe. They didn't operate independent of the NFL.
They were trying to build something and grow the brand. They're not here. It's not a competition.
It's their league. Of course they're going to put money into it. It's called the WNBA. What are we? You people are they're so annoying. I'm really starting to not like these people. Really, really starting to not like these people. It just doesn't make any sense. And again, I just read off the roster. Who are you? People say, well, Brittany Griner's only played in X amount of games and she didn't even like America. Is Caitlin gonna play center? You can put Caitlin down there on the block.
She doesn't like America.
They didn't save her.
It's crazy.
We had to trade a terrorist for her.
it is absolutely crazy the way these people are acting about this. You gonna put Caitlin down on the block? Caitlin gonna play center now?
Go ahead then.
Okay, go ahead. You need bigs on the team too. Like, what are we talking about here? Diana Taurasi is a 5-time Olympic gold medalist. 5 times. This team is going to win gold again. Without gold. Can you imagine if they don't win gold this time? Can you imagine if something happens and they don't win gold? Or the worst case scenario, they don't even medal? Can you imagine that? Oh my Lord.
The storm.
Oh my God.
You should have. That's right. Because Caitlin should have been on the team.
Oh my. And even if she was on the team,
she's gonna be riding the bench.
Gonna be on the bench. What is wrong with y'all, man? Listen, we've been saying, as much as we've been talking about on the show, we've been saying, listen, Caitlin Clark is great, right? She's a great basketball player. She's gonna have her time. 2020, I guarantee you, 2028, she will be on that team. I guarantee it. We know this, right? She's going to be on the team in 2028. And by that time, she might have a championship in the WNBA under her belt. I don't know. But, right, she hasn't earned that spot. She hasn't earned it yet. And y'all keep talking about, well, they let Christian Laettner on back in 1992. We going, they let Christian Laettner. And number one, can you say this? Choosing Christian Laettner over Shaq was crazy, but I mean, I see Laettner was a 2-time champion. I get that, but now looking back on it, now they chose Christian Laettner for that team, the Dream Team, over Shaq.
They had to have a college player though, didn't they?
Shaq was at LSU.
Yeah, he was at LSU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was already out.
They chose, but why they choose Christian Laettner? Because he had more experience and he was a 2-time champion. That's why they took Christian Laettner over Shaq. Right? So she doesn't have the experience.
That's what I love about it. But they say the same thing about the WNBA. But I'm like, okay, number one, the players that were chosen for the All-Star game that year, Rebecca Lobo had been playing basketball for years before she even came to the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Candace Parker was a 2-time champion. Diana Taurasi was what? How much? She won at least a
couple. Yeah, at least
national player of the year. And Breanna Stewart, come on now, really?
I mean,
she was 4 for 4. She went 4 for 4. She was the champion 4 times and national player of the year 4 times.
What are we talking?
What are we talking about? What does Caitlin won?
Brittany Griner won at Baylor. Like, what are we talking about here?
She's won 1 player of the year. Last year.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like listen, we and Monica McNutt went on the Daily Show, and she's right. This whole narrative that it's the league against Caitlin Clark is so unfair to the women who have been in that league cooking and building the league up to this point so that Caitlin Clark can come through and take it to the next level. It's so unfair to them to be like, it's the league against Caitlin Clark. No, but you really didn't think they were just going to come in and let her do whatever she want to do, right? Y'all didn't really think that, did you?
Apparently they did.
Because that ain't happening. Alyssa Thomas and Angel Reese are really good friends. And Alyssa Thomas damn near chokeslammed Angel Reese. But you know what Angel Reese did? She had him say, thank you. Thanks, AT. I appreciate that.
Yep. Free throws.
They ain't supposed to be nice to me.
Let's go.
Can I say this though, real quick? This is a quick side note. I watched the Chicago Sky some of their highlights the other day. That home jersey, Chicago, it's slick. It's slick.
I need mine.
With the white with the powder blue stripes and the sky, black outline yellow. Yeah, it's pretty slick.
They've been sold out for a minute. I was
Have
like,
they?
Yeah.
It's pretty slick.
I keep looking. Every time I get paid, I'm looking. Angel Reese jersey. Angel Reese jersey. Angel Reese jersey. Angel Reese jersey.
And again, let's listen, man. I mean, don't give that trophy to Caitlin just yet. Don't do it just yet. Because Angel Reese is out there balling right now. But people, well, she's not scoring. She's a forward.
She's a forward.
She's a forward.
She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do.
Cameron, quiet as kept. Cameron Brink out there balling now in Los Angeles too.
I didn't think she was going to be balling like that out there in LA. I really did not.
But these people don't even know. These people don't even know who Cameron Brink is.
No, they don't.
See, And again, I don't want it to seem like, you know, there's a personal thing against Caitlin Clark, because it's not, right? But let's be honest about it though, right? These people here who talk about Caitlin Clark and talk about, well, if you put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team, it'll grow the sport. Number one, it's the Olympics. People are going to watch regardless. But number two, can y'all stop lying? Stop lying about how you want to grow the sport, because you can go to the WNBA's TikTok page right now. There's a video on there about, it's a video just advertising the league. I think Alyssa Thomas is in there. There's a couple other women in it. Caitlin Clark's not in the video, right? And you go into the comments and you see people in the comments, and I'm gonna be honest, white people in the comments. Where's Caitlin? We're not watching. We're only here for Caitlin. We're not watching for Caitlin. If Caitlin ain't in, we're not watching. Only Caitlin. We only want Caitlin. Only Caitlin. So you don't care about growing the sport. You care about supporting the white girl.
Yes. Thank you.
That's what you care about.
Finally got to it.
Let's just be honest about it. You don't care about growing the sport. You care about supporting the white girl.
And this is why I have to say what I have to say. I can't wait.
And I'm gonna let me just say this
Go ahead.
real quick, because I see these Caitlin Clark fans, and they say, well, Caitlin Clark made Angel Reese. I beg to differ, because in that title game, if Angel Reese just goes to the sideline and celebrates with her teammates, and she don't go up to Caitlin Clark and do the "you can't see me," and she don't do the ring thing on her finger, y'all don't give a damn about Caitlin Clark either. Caitlin Clark is just another WNBA player that y'all gonna mock and laugh and make fun of, like you've been doing all these other women for years. You don't care about that. You care about supporting the white girl. You don't care about growing the sport. You got a white girl that can shoot the ball really well, and you want to support that, because when Angel Reese did that to Caitlin Clark, now you feel like every story you got to run to the comments and defend Caitlin Clark's honor, because the bad, evil, mean black girl gave Caitlin Clark a taste of her own medicine, because quiet as kept, not even quiet as kept. When things are going well, Caitlin Clark talked more shit than a little bit on that court. Let's just keep it funky, right? So you don't care about growing a sport. You care about supporting Caitlin Clark, and that's it. Because if you cared about growing a sport, there are great women basketball players in that league that come through that league. And I'm going to say it, great black women basketball players that have come through that league. Great players. Shamika Holdsall and Tamika Catchings and Lisa fucking Leslie that have come through that league. And you chose not to support them. But here comes the white girl that can shoot, and now here y'all come. Now the world is supposed to stop because Caitlin Clark is here. No. If Caitlin Clark retired tomorrow, the WNBA is still going to go on. And you know what else? We said it last week. Juju Watkins is coming. Paige Beckers is coming. Haley Van Lith is coming. So y'all can enjoy this whole camp. I'm telling you, there are other young ladies coming behind Caitlin Clark, right? That are shit. I'll put Juju Watkins and Paige Beckers. I'll put them right there with Caitlin Clark. I'll put them right there. So y'all don't care about growing the sport. You care about supporting the white girl. Period. Point blank. Sorry if you don't like that, but that's what it is. I'm sorry. You can make your point now. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Round of applause, damn it. Round of applause.
No, man. It just you realize that
that's how you podcast. From now on, that's how you podcast.
And you know what else? You know what else? You know what I'm gonna talk to? I'm gonna talk to you brothers for a minute too.
Y'all I was just about to go there. That's what I'm talking about, Cam.
Y'all out here caping for Caitlin Clark. And not even I'm not even talking about the Stephen A. Smiths and the Shannon Sharp. And I'm disappointed, boy, Shannon Sharp, boy, because I rock with them. Not even them. I'm just talking about these regular dudes out here caping for Caitlin Clark. Where the fuck was y'all at when Candace Parker was out there cooking? And Lisa Leslie and Simone Augustus and Asia Wilson and Maya Moore and Skylar Diggins. Where were y'all at that when these black women was out here balling out and cooking in WNBA? Y'all didn't care then, but now y'all talking about how they leave raw. They're supposed to be growing the league. You could have grown the league by watching, you dummies. You could have been supporting them, but you didn't. And now y'all care about, now we're going to go to sport. No, you don't. You don't care about that. You trying to ride the wave.
Kev, was the roads rough this week?
No, man. But you know what though? I see it and it irritates me. It irks me because here's the real talk, Tim. These people talk about if you put Caitlin on the Olympic team, it'll grow the sport. You could have been growing the sport simply by watching and supporting these women. You could have grown the sport. If y'all would have just turned your TV on, because listen, again, I can tell you exactly where I was for the very first WNBA game. I watched it. I can tell you exactly where I was. So I've been watching We had the team. Sadly, we don't have a team here, but if we did, I'd be down there.
But we did.
We had the Rockers here for a minute.
Was slick.
I used to go to the Rockers game all the time.
So you can't tell. So don't tell me about supporting the league. You could have been supporting them women just simply by watching the games, but you chose not to until the white girl that can shoot come along.
And they was giving away tickets, so I was going every game.
Yeah.
Rockers game? Yeah, let's go.
So don't tell me you care about growing the sport. You don't. You care about supporting the white girl. And again, if Angel Reese never does what she did to Caitlin Clark in the title game, Caitlin Clark is just another WNBA player that y'all gonna make fun of and say she ain't making the league this, that, or the other.
Get in the kitchen.
She's just another WNBA player that y'all gonna make fun of. But you feel like you have to come and defend her honor every day. Y'all run to the comments every story to come and defend her honor because Angel Reese dared to give her a taste of her own medicine. That's why y'all do it. Because Angel Reese is the mean black girl, Angel Reese is the villain, and Caitlin Clark is the all-American Midwestern white girl, and y'all feel like y'all need to come to these comments and defend her honor. Period. That's it. Anything else you say is a lie. Because again, you go that it's on their TikTok page right now. You go to that video and you see all these comments. Nope, only if it's Caitlin. We only want Caitlin. Where's Caitlin? Caitlin. Y'all don't care about growing a sport. You don't care about that. And I can't, I hate the lies. It irks me. I'm sorry. You got something to say?
Go ahead.
Note to self: record this whole thing.
The whole thing.
Because I need to watch that back.
Because but you're telling the truth though. So that's why I was coming back before you went over there. I was gonna come with my truth. I have a problem with Caitlin Clark. I don't like you.
Okay.
I don't like the fact of what you just said. That you have everybody in the world behind you when these black women have been here for years, grinding, sweating, doing what they needed to do to grow the sport. And now all of a sudden, this white woman comes along and we're supposed to worship the WNBA. We're supposed to pave the streets with gold and move everybody out the way so she can be the queen of the WNBA. Why? Because she's white?
I want to say this.
No, I'm not doing that. So yes, I love Angel Reese. Absolutely. Because I love the fact that she's a black woman.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that she's a black woman and she gave it to the little white girl. And not only that, she threw it in her face and I loved it. And you know why? Because the little white girl was throwing it in everybody's face when she was going her way.
She was talking mad
stuff.
Angel can throw it in my face any day.
Virtual high five. Yes. But for real, so I was, and then I started noticing the anger and the like. You would like take still pictures of the Iowa crowd and everything. Look like they're at a Klan rally or something. Like the anger and the angst and just the hatred behind it. And I was just like, yo, are we really doing this? So that's what. When I was telling, I can't remember if I told my mother or whoever it was, I was like, yo, is this what it was like when Boston used to play the Lakers in the 80s? Like, is this like, yo, these white people are angry about this? I'm like, what is?
Phil, if you go to that video on the WNBA TikTok page, you'll see the comments. One white lady, I want to support Angel Reese, but her attitude is just, what? What are you talking? One guy, well, yeah, there was a good game because they're talking about when she had like 20 and 12 or something like that. It was a good game, but her thug behavior.
What? I don't. Do you know what a thug is? Nope. You clearly don't. I wish they think the thug is a nigga. Anybody with our skin color. I wish every one of you old white people would run into an actual thug. A real thug.
A real thug.
And then you can figure out what a thug is, and then maybe you'll stop calling everybody who's black a thug.
Angel Reese gave Caitlin Clark what Caitlin Clark was good. Because when it's going well, Caitlin Clark out there talking her shit,
talking mad.
But when it's not going well, she's out there tripping to the rest and getting teed up,
crazy.
I shoot the ball.
When it's not going well, she out there tripping to the refs and getting teed up. Remember, she just a couple of days last week or something. She got to the face of that player from Seattle.
I'm a female Steph Curry.
and
what? You supposed to like me?
And listen, not for nothing. We mentioned Juju Watkins. We mentioned Paige Beckers. We mentioned Haley Van Lith. There's a girl right down the road at Cleveland State University. Her name is Destiny Leo. And if you don't think that girl, you ain't never seen that girl can shoot. We know. Me and Phil know. Her name is Destiny Leo. Went to Eastlake North High School. She's at Cleveland State University, right down the road. That girl can shoot. I mean, really shoot. We came across her on accident. We was covering a girls basketball preseason point. We came across her on accident. We was there to see somebody else from her team, and she came out just hitting everything. And we like, who this? And if she gets to the league, I'm just that girl. That would be
so dope if she got to the league.
That girl can shoot. God. That girl can shoot.
When is she a senior?
She gotta be close.
She has to.
Gotta be at least a junior at this point.
She has to be close.
She's at Cleveland State University. Destiny Leo. Look her up if you ain't seen it. If you don't know about it, look her up. Destiny Leo. Leo. Girl can shoot. I'm just listen. We this is gonna stay in the news cycle because it that's just what it is. And we'll keep talking about it. And I'll say this honestly. I will say this about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark can't really do much about people who want to basically weaponize her name. Like she can't really do anything about that. That's something that people are going to do. But when we see it, we got to call them out on like, look, man, again, y'all talk about growing up. You don't want to grow to sport. You don't want to grow to sport. You want to support the white girl that can shoot. Right. And here's the thing. Whoa, but is Caitlin Clark doing anything that we haven't seen before? Like,
no, because Sabrina did the same thing.
I'm wondering, like, what is she doing that we haven't seen before? I
distinctly remember Sabrina Ionescu. Remember her, Oregon? Mm-hmm. Yes. I remember that she was the Steph Curry went to her games.
What really
wasn't she the face for a second too?
Yes.
Sabrina Ionescu was the number one pick too. So what really is? And again, I don't like diminishing, greatness. And Caitlin Clark is great. So I don't like saying she's not talented. I'm not going to diminish and shit on her talent because she's really talented. But at the same time, what is she doing that we haven't seen?
JJ Redick.
That's what I want to know.
Jimmer is first because he definitely was that though.
She'll have a long career, Jimmer Fredette though. but
I tried to give her JJ Redick.
What is she doing that we haven't seen? Like really, what is she doing that we haven't really seen before? Like, is she doing something that none of us have ever seen? No.
I could see if she was out there windmill dunking or something. You know what I mean? If she had like the
and all
athleticism of Amari Stoudemire out there just, yamming on people, no.
Out there looking like Dominique
Wilkins. She's transgender.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if she's out there looking like Dominique Wilkins,
no, they wouldn't because she's white.
Yeah, well,
that's only reserved for black women.
That's true.
I'm dead. It's funny, but I'm dead serious.
For real?
Yes. Whenever that is the one thing that these fucking nut jobs will throw in black women's face. If they think you're too tall or you're too, you know what I'm saying, like you're muscle, but you're a transgender. They call Michelle Obama a transgender. I was just getting
ready to say, look at how you talk about Michelle Obama.
They call Angel Reese a trans. I've seen her be a transgender.
I don't see how they see that.
I don't either, but you know what I'm saying?
I can understand like Brittany Griner.
Did you see Brittany Griner took the picture with Brittany Griner with her shirt off? I was like,
I did not. No.
And it's full. It's a video. Full frontal.
No.
It just looked like Brittany Griner. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't. I'm a lie. I couldn't make out breasts. I'm just saying I couldn't make out breasts.
Has she ever had breast cancer?
I don't know.
But
I like Brittany Griner. I like Brittany Griner, but I couldn't make out breasts. I'm just saying. I couldn't make out breasts. And it was video. It wasn't a picture. It was so cool and like doctor. It was video. I could not make out breasts. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I need to go back and watch it again.
Really? Do you think? Would they?
I think she got surgery.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was about to say. I was
no, it was because you couldn't even see. I think
like
even the nipples.
What's they call it?
Really? Wow.
What they call it? Mastectomy? Is that what they call it? Mastectomy?
I've seen it before. I've seen women that actually get it.
Oh yeah, we have a family friend that had to do the same thing. So so again, no disrespect, no shade, nothing like that. But I'm just saying, I couldn't make it out, and it was full frontal, and she didn't have no shirt on in this video. Okay. But
she was like Chris Brown.
So I guess just to put
I'm done. Good night.
I guess just to put just to put a cherry on top, like, okay, listen. This whole can y'all just stop lying about wanting to grow the sport? You really don't.
No, they're not.
You really don't.
They're not gonna stop lying, because at that point, then everybody will know. Oh my God, we're racist. I tell it to your face. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't want her to succeed. I want Angel Reese to dunk all over her. I am having a fun time seeing these black women kick the ever-loving shit out of Miss Princess.
I hate marshmallows because they white.
Yeah, that's right.
Alyssa Thomas tossed Caitlin Clark
like a rag doll.
If you ain't seen, you gotta look the video up on the break, man.
I stood up. I said,
she tossed Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark tried to come and take the ball from Alyssa Thomas, and Alyssa was like, "Get off of me!
Get off of me!
Get off of me, rookie! Get off me!"
This ain't it.
Physical handles on Hall of Fame.
Alyssa Thomas, oh boy, that's not one you want to play with. No, you don't want to play with Alyssa Thomas.
Don't do that.
Again, Angel Reese and her they went to Maryland together,
and she DDT'd. It's the best.
She don't play out there. It. But see, you casuals wouldn't know that. So when you talk about why is somebody like her on the team, you casuals wouldn't know that, right?
But
you need somebody like Alyssa Thomas, especially in FIBA basketball. You need somebody like her on that team.
These are the people that want the physicality back in the NBA. These are the same people.
Swear it's soft. They swear it's soft.
The NBA is soft. They want the Kurt Rambis clothesline, and who did he closline? I can't from Boston. No, somebody from Boston. He clotheslined somebody. It was bad.
Was it McHale?
I think it
was Ainge. Here?
I can't remember. All I know is he clotheslined the mess out of him. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all getting in the WNBA, but you just don't want it to happen to her.
Make up your minds.
Which one is it?
Which one you want? Because so here's the thing, and then it's like, well, I still see people. She's a rookie. She needs time to figure it out. No. Either she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and women's basketball is only existing because of her, or she's a rookie who needs time to figure. She can't be both. She's got to be one of you. She can't be both. Y'all got to make up your minds. Which one is she?
Nerve to disrespect these women and everything.
That's the thing.
They pissed me off with that. You had to. Candace Parker won the MVP and the Rookie of the Year in the same year. Candace was out there tearing people up.
People don't. Let me just say that.
Candace was doing it.
Candace was a monster.
Wasn't it? Anthony Parker wouldn't even been in the NBA.
Man,
if it wasn't for Candace.
You just rose my blood pressure saying that name, Anthony Parker, over here with this. Thank God we won this championship, because otherwise, woo-hoo.
Prime Candace Parker would wash Caitlin Clark.
Prime
Candace Parker would wash Caitlin Clark. It wouldn't even be.
You know who would wash Caitlin Clark? Dawn Staley.
Oh yeah,
Dawn would have washed.
Y'all don't know.
We don't know who that is, because we didn't watch back then. Go get it. Make me a sandwich.
Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper.
Oh God.
Y'all don't know. Y'all act like this girl. Y'all don't know. Those Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl, those guys, Tamika Catchings, they would have eaten Caitlin Clark alive. Sure. Yeah, I mean, some of these ladies, y'all see them on the court, but when you see them off the court,
y'all can have that old school WNBA. I'll take the new school W.
No, the new school W. Oh my God.
I told you. She came down that runway in that dress. I said, is that? I turn the channel. Turn it off. Turn it off. Get it off my screen. Change something.
So let's just stop. Now listen, Caitlin's going to have a great career, right? She's going to have a great career. We know this. I would be shocked if she had anything less than
Jimmer.
But I'll say this: if Caitlin Clark can achieve in her entire career what A'ja Wilson has already done in 6 seasons, that'll be damn good and will get her into the Hall of Fame. Period. A'ja Wilson.
We didn't even talk about A'ja Wilson.
See? If she can do over her entire career what A'ja Wilson has done from 2018 till now, she'll get into the Hall of Fame off of that alone. So let's not get it twisted and act like she's the only thing going, and she's the only thing going because Angel Reese made her a sympathetic figure. Because if it wasn't for that, y'all wouldn't care about her either. All right, we'll come back. Little bruh, Luka. What's happening, y'all? I mean, I'm just saying, y'all gonna
hurting my feelings. This is hurting my feelings.
The finals don't start, bro. We already going in. Y'all better get together.
Happened? What happened now?
Y'all better get together.
I just woke up. What's going on? Hello.
Y'all better get together. And Cleveland Guardians, there's one choice, one clear. Yeah, Yankee fan. We know one clear choice for number 1 pick. Make it. It ain't hard. Kevin Hanley, Phil Rucker, Tim on the boards. Real Steel. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to the show. Kevin Hanley, Phil Rucker, Tim on the boards. Real Spill, Red Line Radio. excuse me. Yeah. So let me just, before we get to Lil Brun now.
Can I say I'm just so glad that his nickname has stuck with you forever?
Lil Brun?
Yeah.
Lil Brun. Before I get to Lil Brun now, I'm going to just switch gears for a second. I guess I'm going to have to use this platform to educate the public on how to operate around 18-wheelers.
Uh-oh. You see, you said it. You said it, Tiff. You knew something happened out on the road.
I felt it.
You felt it.
I felt it in my soul. It was something.
It happens every day. It's literally every day. So here's what I was, all right. So obviously, away from here, I'm a truck driver. I'm going to say this. When you're on a freeway with a truck, right? Truck's in the right lane. When that blinker goes on, that blinker going on, unless you're right next to the truck, that blinker coming on to get up to the left lane, that is not your cue.
Speed up
to floor it and drive past the truck. That's not. You guys could actually learn from. There's something on that right shoulder. It might be a disabled car. It might be somebody. It might be somebody, which happens a lot. Somebody out there changing the tire on the driver's side of the car, and they're right next to the freeway. It might be a tow truck that's picking up a car. It might be another truck that's disabled. It might be a state trooper, in which case you have to get over if you can, right? That blinker going on is not your cue to speed up and try to get past. Let the truck get over. I promise you, whenever they pass what's on that shoulder, they're going to get right back over to the right lane. And you can go ahead and live out your dreams of being Max Verstappen and do all, you can do all that. It's the blinker. See, what my pops told me when I first started driving the truck, he said, don't be nice. Hit that blinker, give him 3 seconds and get over. That's what he told me to do. I don't do that. I should, but maybe I should. But I don't do it. But that turn signal coming on, that's not your cue. That's not your, let me speed up and get, no. And another thing, the white line at the intersection, they paint that white line there for a reason, right? So you stay behind that white line. So that when the big truck comes to the intersection and has to swing really wide and turn around and make that right-hand turn, you're not sitting right there. So they clip you with that trailer.
Somebody was sitting the kids in the
I'm trying to help y'all out, man. Do you like having bumpers on your car? Do you like having bumpers on your car?
I like to live. I don't know.
I mean, because some of y'all gonna get them taken off.
The jaws of life won't work for me.
That turn signal is not your. That turn signal is not your cue to speed up and go past the truck. It's not. Let the truck get over, get past what's on that shoulder, and then get back in the right lane. You can go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
They call it the cremate me in the car.
I mean, it's bad. I see it all the time. Okay, so back to I just had this rant.
That today was lessons from Kev.
I'm telling you, straight up and down. You guys would not believe the things that I see.
No, because I see.
I wish I could take you with me. You would not believe the things I see.
I promise you, I would. It would not surprise me, just based off the fact that when you get on the highway, people are stupid. When you get on like the interstates and everything, yeah, people do dumb stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay, never mind.
I'll never forget. I was in Pennsylvania. This is on 2-lane road. I was in Pennsylvania. Amish country, as a matter of fact. The guy sitting there in the car. I'm coming down the hill. I'm doing about 45, 46, something like that. I'm coming downhill. He's sitting there. And again, I said before, when you drive a truck for so long, you kind of develop like an innate, like a seventh sense already. Like you can look at something and be like, yeah, that person can do something real stupid. I can just tell. And I'm sitting there. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I can see him looking at me. I'm coming down the hill, and I might have been 200 feet away. He gonna come on out. Ain't nobody behind me. Ain't nobody coming from the other way. He just pull right on out. It's stuff like that, and it's like one day, y'all luck gonna run out one day, man. It's gonna run out. I promise you, it's gonna run out one day, and then your people gonna be like, "Oh, he was such a great person." No, he was an idiot because he played chicken with a truck and he lost.
And now he's gone.
All right,
so damn, I missed my job.
I mean, Okay. Listen, little bruh, Kyrie, Luka. What we doing? What we doing? Because winning, we're not doing that. And the Celtics took game 2, and Jason Tatum had an off night. You know their record. I think I won't say they're undefeated. Their record, when Tatum has an off night, Boston's record is actually better when he has an off night. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they might get one more game. They might show they got some pride and get one more game, but it ain't looking good right now.
Nah, it's over with.
And Luka, see when I said we said last week, Luka ain't never been here before, right? Like Kyrie's been here. Kyrie know what the atmosphere is like. Luka, I don't say Luka shook, but you can tell that the lights are too bright for Luka right now.
He's not ready.
Yeah.
He's not ready.
So I guess he shook his lights too bright.
He's not ready. Clearly, he's not ready.
No.
Boston is doing a tremendous job on defense.
Listen,
between the both of them.
Damn it, I don't want the Celtics to win this, man.
This right here, and I want everybody to take a good look at this because everybody, when it comes down to basketball, everybody says, the old school is boring, the passing, all that. You know how the Spurs play and everything, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Boston is passing the ball and moving without the ball so crisply and executing their plan so well. And Dallas is stuck in this, we gonna drive and get to the hoop and try to kick it out, sort of like isolation basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're playing too much ISO ball. They're not doing anything to confuse Boston's defense. So if you're playing one-on-one defense and you got some good defenders, which Boston does,
yes, they do.
So you really ain't you're not gonna do anything unless you having a superstar moment like Kyrie and LeBron had, and Luka's not having that series.
And trust me, we know all about ISO ball here. We know all about
that's all we played was ISO ball.
We know all about
that's
ISO
all we
ball
do
here.
in Cleveland is ISO ball. That's all we do.
All about
hey, LeBron to the hole, Kyrie to the hole,
we know
open man,
all
kick
about
it, swing, kick it. Yeah,
Dallas might get one win, man, but it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's over with.
And hopefully, Luka will learn from this, and hopefully Luka will get a better attitude, man. Stop blaming the rest. This dude is blaming the rest for everything, bro. No, you're playing a superior team. Sorry. See, here's the thing. You had it easy going to the Western Conference playoffs.
You did.
You had it easy. And now you got to the finals, and Celtics like, yeah, we ain't them.
Because they missed the opportunity to play the other team in the Western Conference that plays team basketball, and that's Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Because Anthony Edwards had a ridiculous
series for the ages.
Ridiculous series.
And that's another thing. That team coming too. That boy coming.
Oh yeah, he coming. That's one of those that's one of those guys.
Perfect example of why you need to, like, when you get there, man, you got to close it out when you get there.
You have to, and you don't know if you're gonna. You never know. Luka might not never get back to another final.
You got to close it out. I keep saying, look, ask Dan Marino.
Rookie.
Dan Marino got there in his rookie season. He got to the Super Bowl and never went back. And you could have asked I don't care who they rooted for. You could have asked every football fan in America after that season, how many more times you think Dan Marino, and they would have told you probably 3-4. He never went back. When you get there, you got to close it out. That's why again, me being an Eagles fan, that's why I hate that they lost that game to Kansas City. Because shit, I don't know when they're gonna go back there. I waited 30 years for the first one. So ain't no telling, man. So when you get there, you gotta close it out. You got to.
So I mean, I still think, as far as looking towards in the future, I still think he might be able to get there. I know Kyrie's going to get older. It just depends upon the pieces that they put around him. But from where they are in the Western Conference standpoint, I think, whatever they put around Ant, he's going to be there. Oklahoma City is definitely going to be a problem. They still have Kev. They still have draft picks that are falling in the lottery.
Yep.
And they already have like 2-3 lottery picks on that squad.
SGA, Chet Holmgren, Josh Giddey.
Like, yo, come on. Sam Presti did phenomenal with those picks.
Seattle fans punching the air right now.
Punching the air right now.
Hey, man, can we get the Sonics? Come on, man. Come on, NBA. Come on, NBA. Can we get the Sonics back in Seattle? Can we do that?
Yeah, they're coming.
You know, hockey is going to Utah.
Yes, I do. I cannot wait to see that.
I was looking at some of the names. I'm like,
I didn't even see. Wait. What were the
some of the names that they're thinking about shoes? I think one was the Utah Mammoth.
Ew.
The Utah Blizzard, I think, was another one. The Mammoth. I don't know. They've already released though what their uniforms are going to look like next season. They don't have a logo or anything like that yet. But so the jerseys are going to be black, white, and powder blue, and they're just going to say Utah on them, right, for next season. But then in the 2025 season, that's when the actual permanent logo and the colors and all that will come out.
I'm sad now.
Utah. Well, listen, I was saying Utah, and I mean hockey in Utah may not work, but you got hockey down in Florida, and I think the Panthers are on the verge of winning the Stanley Cup.
Please don't remind me. I just looked at the score.
What? Is it game 4 tonight? It's one game 4. What score?
Panthers are up 3-1.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Sorry,
4-1.
Sorry, Edmonton. It's a wrap. It ain't happening.
I wanted Edmonton to win so bad.
Yep. Connor McDavid, don't get it again. But it's his first time in the Stanley Cup final. But he's been playing for a long time.
Yeah, he's been playing for a minute. Man, can he play? I've never seen anybody do anything what he does on the hockey.
Yeah, he played for a minute.
Yeah. So
I guess if hockey can work in Miami, it can work in Utah, I guess. Why can't it work in Arizona is what I want to know. Why is it not working in Arizona? That's what I want to know. People ain't going.
Suck.
I guess.
What was the last? I'm trying to remember the last. I can't remember the last time the Coyotes were good.
I mean, listen, quiet as kept. It ain't like it's been all roses and peaches down in Columbus either. It ain't been that for us down in Columbus either.
Hey, yo, man, what happened down there last year?
Blue Jackets, man. Can y'all get together, man? They got Adam Fantilli.
Yeah, Adam Fantilli from Michigan.
Come on, man. Can we get together?
What happened to Mr. Hockey? What happened?
Can we get it together, please?
What happened to Mr. He had like what 30? He had like 30 or something. He had 30 goals. I think he had like 50 points before he came here. Bro, he had like 11 points last year.
Haven't the damn Seattle Kraken already been to at least deep in playoffs?
Yes, yes they have.
The Golden Knights have already won
the Stanley Cup.
Come on, Columbus. What are you doing? Come on, Columbus. What are y'all doing down there, Columbus? What are y'all doing?
They don't know.
You got teams that are 3 years in the league already making deep playoff runs. And we struggle just to make the playoffs.
Well, they traded I think the closest they had to a superstar, they traded the Rangers. What's his name? Rick Nash. No, not Rick Nash. Just Puntinari. I can't pronounce his last name, but he was here. He was here. They traded him to the Rangers.
We're like the Guardians. They're like the Guardians of the NHL. Like they just
shipping on out whenever they need to get
got
paid.
rid of Rick Nash because they knew he wasn't going to stick around. Fantilli, who knows how long he's going to be? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
So hockey's going to Utah. Hockey in Salt Lake City just don't seem like it's a match. It just don't. But again, we didn't think hockey in Miami was going to work either.
I did.
Or hockey in the Carolinas. Or hockey in Texas. But for some reason, it's working. I miss the Minnesota North Stars. I miss that team. They had a dope logo. The Minnesota North Stars had a dope logo.
Where are they at now? Is that
the Dallas Stars? Dallas Stars. I used to have this Dallas Stars starter jacket back in the day. Yeah, you remember the starter pullovers?
Yeah.
You had them? Yep. Yeah. I went back in the day. The styles we wore back then, man. I was just, you know what? Let me say this real quick because I'm kind of switching gears, but I'm kind of reminiscing. So I was driving down the street the other day, right? And I saw it was 4 teenage boys, right? And they walking down the street and they laughing and, having a good time and, joking around with each other like teenage boys do. And I gotta say, man, I got lightweight jealous. And so this is what I want to say, really, like to young people. Don't rush to be adults, man. Because I'm looking at them young boys, I'm like, man, they on summer break. They just gonna lounge all summer long. They probably gonna be out late tonight, hanging out. I remember them days, man. I miss that.
Nah, fuck y'all.
I miss that.
Grow up.
No,
fuck y'all. Grow up, because you know why? Because these motherfuckers told us the same goddamn lie. Ain't nobody tell us the truth. They told us to lie. So I'm going to perpetuate and continue the damn lie. No, grow up so you can do whatever it is that you want to do as an adult, because that's what you get to do as an adult.
Don't y'all remember y'all remember them days, man? I missed them days, man. I missed them days.
Well, we were a bunch of hoodlums. So
summer vacation, man. You was with your boys, man. Y'all was chilling. Like me, my boys would come over, man. Either I go to their house or they come to my house, man. And we stay over each other's houses, be up all night. Now, I'm getting ready to really date myself. We'd be up all night playing Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl.
I done fell out my
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Super Bowl, yep. Well, Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo they came out like the first one came out in, I think Tecmo Bowl original came out in 88. Came out in 1988, and
I was 1 year old.
Tecmo Super Bowl came out in 19.
I was still swimming in my dad's nuts.
91, I think. Tecmo Super Bowl came out in 1991. Because I remember, the first Tecmo Bowl, you only had like 16 teams on it.
Kev, you just gave me goosebumps. I just got goosebumps. I just thought of something. That we were sitting there talking about football games, NCAA football.
When's it coming out?
Comes out next month.
Oh yes,
my God.
Yes. Listen.
Oh my God.
EA. If you mess this game up,
I
EA.
swear to God,
let me tell you something, EA. I swear,
I will find you.
If this game is Madden in college form, I'm gonna be so
that's exactly what it is gonna be. I don't know what you guys mean.
I will find you.
Because Madden is whack anymore, man. Madden is the same shit.
And I will hurt you.
Please don't be Madden in college form.
Why wouldn't it be Madden in college form?
Because Madden sucks right now.
I don't care about your stupid card game. You understand me?
Get your card.
I don't care about your dumb card game. And you want now I'm getting ready to go on a rant because now I'm pissed off. You want to know what's really wrong with Madden? First of all, the fact that you have taken every single aspect of franchise mode out of franchise mode. Like franchise mode, we used to be able to go for like hours on end. So much customization, so much screen, so much stuff you could do. They took all of that out of it. Then you replaced it with this mediocre ass mode where you have to randomly select and buy car. Now you want me to spend more money even though I've already paid for this? No, I'm not doing that.
Yep.
And then on top of that, you come with this weak ass story mode because you're trying to compete with 2K. It's horrible. Not to mention your graphics are still the same from Madden 2020 something. The game is still the same. The gameplay is still the same. The graphics are still the same. Ain't nothing changed. And you're not playing real football. You're not playing real football. There's like one person on this earth that could go from one side of the field to the other side of the field, throw across their shoulder, and make a 70-yard pass. That's Aaron Rodgers. Everybody else, no. You're not going to be able to. You can't set your feet. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm a details person.
It's horrible. I remember NFL 2K. That was the great. NFL 2K.
I don't think I played that.
ESPN, NFL. Oh my God.
It was ESPN 2K5 was the greatest football.
The greatest football game ever.
I think I played them too.
Maybe I used to play like 2K, NFL 2K when it dropped for Dreamcast. So I've been a fan of it for a while. And then it got so good. Like when they got to 2K5, Madden had to like, hey, NFL, we gonna need exclusive rights
because they is tearing us up, bro. They had halftime shows where they would actually, like Tom Jackson and Chris Berman would actually tell you the scores of the game that were in the game. Like, yo, they were so far. They had first person football mode and everything. They were so far ahead of EA. EA was like, Exactly. Let me get all of that because we can't compete with these people. They tripping right now.
But it was so dope. Like they came out with some 2K games after that. Even though like the All Pro, they called it All Pro football, where they just used the legends.
Yeah, and they were still better than Madden.
I see. I'm you talking about the franchise more. Like I'm a details person, right? So things like these are the kind of things that irk me about franchise mode. Number one, like when you can take a team and relocate them to, it's like it's the same cities. Like you used to be able to design your own uniform. You can't. Now you just have these pre-designed uniforms. You just gotta pick the best. Even if they're all three ugly, you gotta pick the best one. You used to be able to design your own uniforms. When you give somebody, like you give somebody the option to pick a stadium that has a retractable roof, why don't you give them the option to actually open the goddamn roof? Like you can't. Like I'm detailed like that. Like if I'm gonna pick a hybrid stadium right where the roof opens, why can't I open the roof? I might want the roof open on certain. Like I'm detail oriented like that, and Madden has been really
the roof.
Man, like
the roof.
Madden has been lacking, man. Madden's been really lacking like that. Madden's been lacking, bro. Like, and so things like that, and the whole when you go to the draft, that whole scene is the same. It's the same mundane. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Eagles are now. It's like
there's nothing you can do about that though.
So you can change your graphics up. Yeah, you can absolutely change your graphics up.
Please, for the love of God, if NCAA football is nothing but Madden with college on it,
mad.
I know where the EA Studios is. My uncle works near the EA Studios out in LA.
What can they get? I mean, they looking for a voice actor or something?
I'm gonna be so mad if it is. I'm gonna let other people buy. I want to let other people buy
and everything
it first. I'm gonna let other people buy it. I want to let other people buy it first, right? And then
I'm sorry, I have to. You gonna let me buy it first?
Yeah,
I'm getting it the day it comes out. I don't care. I have been waiting for this.
I still haven't gotten MLB 24 yet. Still haven't got that yet.
If you was on Xbox, you get it on Game Pass, get it free. You know,
I'm on Xbox, but I don't want to do Game Pass.
You the PlayStation guy.
Yeah, I'm the PlayStation.
I don't want to do Game. I don't want to do Game Pass. I think we talked about that when we were leaving last week because Game Pass you get it for like a year or so, or maybe like 9 months. And one day I went on there and I couldn't play it no more. I'm like, why can't I play this? Oh, you got to buy it. Oh, okay. That's how y'all doing me.
See, I don't watch Netflix, so my subscription is Xbox Game Pass. So. That's easy for me, you know.
So I'm just, hey man, if 25 is like Madden just in college, it's going to be so disappointing.
It really
it's going to be really disappointing.
But I don't think it is.
I hope not. It can't be. Like they can't, because listen, you can't just put college football in Madden form and think people aren't going to notice that. Like
right.
People are going to notice that, and if you do, that's going to be real bad for EA. It's going to be real bad for EA.
I don't know if it'll be real bad, but it'll be, they'll get some publicity about it. But the way they buy Madden every year. These people buy Madden and play it every year. I have not bought a Madden since Tom Brady was on I think that was 18.
I went
19.
from I bought Madden 2012, and I didn't buy Madden again until like Madden. Which one had Drew Brees on the cover? No, it was like 18 or 19. I went like a good 6-7 years without buying a Madden.
Drew Brees?
No, yeah, okay, that's okay. So I'm going backwards.
I was like, wait a minute, we going time backwards?
I can't remember who was on the cover, but it was. I went a good 6-7 years without buying a Madden.
I've been I stretched. What is that? What is it? 20 minutes? A good 6-year stretch. I have not bought Madden. I can't.
The last one I remember owning was 09 with Brett Favre.
I'm playing.
Wow.
I'm playing 2K right now, and I'm just fine playing 2K. I'm totally fine playing 2K.
I love playing 2K because I'm here to kick Jordan's ass. That's what I'm here for. My 7 rings, 8, 9 rings. I
haven't done my.
What's your overall player then? What's his overall?
Right now it is a 82.
Damn, Phil.
But you got 7 rings.
No, I'm saying that's what I need to get
Oh,
to.
okay. I'm about to say,
I only have my career going.
I'm only in my second year, and we lost in the second round of first year. Because again, me being who I am, I wanted to take a franchise that ain't nobody did nothing with and bring. So I chose the Washington Wizards. That team was ass.
That's a challenge. Yeah.
That team was ass. Jordan Poole is ass.
Denny Avdia. Yeah.
Kevin Kuzma's ass.
I got 5 my players.
I don't have one. I haven't done that. I just do my league. I think a couple of seasons ago I did in my career, but I didn't play it long.
4 of them are 99.
What?
God.
Listen.
Grinding like you ain't got no job, brother.
Don't get it.
That's the only thing I play.
That's the only thing you play.
Listen, if you get a girl, you better let her know up top. Listen, I'm all about my 2K. I play my 2K because remember that video where the dude had his My Player and he was making money off that My Player. This girl came in and deleted all his shit.
See, I'm not that big sports dude. I play sports because I think they're entertaining and everything. The stuff y'all want to look out for me is with like the shooters and and anything that has a good story. Like I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. Oh my God, that shit is crazy.
I can't really do those first person shooters because I tried doing Halo a long time ago. It's something about watching that angle makes me nauseous, and I don't know why.
Really? Oh wow.
Because I'm old. But I've also. You ever see the Blair Witch Project?
Yeah.
I went to the movie theater to see that, and I was sitting in the front row, and I didn't make it through. I had to leave. I had to make it through.
Because you were nauseous?
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. By the time I came back, it was over. I went to the bathroom. Yeah. Oh, well.
I was about to say, you ain't missed nothing. That movie was shitty.
Yeah. All right, man. One more segment to go. We'll come back, man. We'll chop it up. You know how we do. Kevin Hanley, Phil Rucker. Tim on the boards. It is Real Spill here on Redline Radio. All right, welcome back to the show. One more segment to go. So, former Cleveland Browns legend Bernie Kosar is suing a media company that he says forced him to make a ceremonial bet that lost him his job on, because he got fired from the Browns pregame radio show for betting, which is weird. When people get fired from sports leagues for betting, I'm like, wait a minute though, wait, you guys are in bed with DraftKings, and because who was that in the NBA that got in MLB somebody got a lifetime ban. I think it was a Padre got a lifetime ban for betting. But I'm like, wait a minute, y'all in bed with the bettors, what? Like, he got a lifetime ban and 4 guys got 1-year suspensions. I'm like, but y'all, you do sports betting, but okay, whatever. But Bernie says that this company. Well, number one, Bernie, I don't even know why you got on the radio and said you bet anything anyway. I don't know. Let's just start there, Bernie. Let's just start there. Maybe too many hits to the head. I don't know. But why you even get on your radio show and say that you bet some money on an NFL game is beyond me. But that's what he did. So the radio show, he bet $19,000 on the Browns and planned on giving the winnings to charity. Because, of course, Bernie wore 19 when he was here and all that. And then, word got out, of course, because he said on the radio show, and he was like, yeah, nah, Bernie, we can't have that. So now Bernie is suing his company, Big Play LLC. Suing them. And I think it was against the Steelers, right? Yeah, against the Steelers. He bet $19,000 on the Browns to beat the Steelers. Dang. I wonder what it's like to be able to place a $19,000 bet on
I was just about to say, did he win? Good God.
You know what else I wonder? So I'm in the market for a new car, right? And I don't ask me why I was looking at Jeep Grand Cherokees. These things are upwards of $90,000 for a 2024.
Yeah.
And I've seen them around, because I'm obviously driving around, and I've seen them, and it's always some petite little soccer mom driving them. And so it ain't never no big dude. It's always some little petite little soccer mom with her Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses on driving these $90,000 Jeeps. And I'm like, because listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Look, I got a pretty good job. I make pretty good money in my job. I can't afford no $90,000. Who are you people? Because I can't afford a $90,000 car. I can't afford that. I can't afford and I was looking on cars.com, and they give you like an estimate what your payment might be for a month. Like these payments are like $1,200 a month for a car note. That's more than my mortgage. Who are you people, and what do you do that you can afford a $90,000 SUV? Because I can't afford it.
I don't know who those people are, but I tell you what, I understand what you should talk about. You wish you know what I'm saying. You knew, Kev. When I go, so I live in South Euclid. My mother lives on the east side of Cleveland. So instead of just like going down the main road, you know what I'm saying? One day I went through the back streets and I cut through the back roads of Shaker Heights. Kev, them houses, them yards, them driveways. I'm like, dude, what do y'all do? Like, how much is this? How much is this? Is like a $2 million house? Like, yo, but we in Cleveland, like, yo, what do you do? I just want to knock on their door one time and like, yo, where do you work at?
Yes.
What college degree did you get?
Especially when it's like, because again, I might be out and it's you see these little petite soccer moms. I'm like, wait a minute, are you a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah.
That's a $90,000 SUV. What does your husband do?
Okay, when I from grade school to like middle school, from like 4th grade into 8th grade, I went to Ruffin Montessori.
Okay.
And Kev, when I kid you not, I had this friend, and he was one of the richest, if not some of the richest people in Cleveland. They lived in Bracknell.
Yeah, okay.
You know about Bracknell. You feel me?
Say less.
So we would, we would have sleepovers. We would, visit. He would visit. No, he wouldn't visit my house because I lived in the hood. But I would visit his house and everything. So yeah, his mom. You know what I'm saying? This is like in the 90s, but you remember when Suburbans first came out?
Yeah.
The giganticism of these vehicles, the Suburban and the Excursion.
The Excursion, yep.
Yes.
I was thinking about that, yep.
His mother was like up to here on me. And she drove like the very first like new Suburban. But like, yeah, that's what you mean. That's what
now, y'all don't want the Camry?
When they were, you know what I'm saying? I guess they were probably like 40 or 50,000 back then. But that's like $90,000, $100,000 a day and everything. Yeah, Kev, these people are stay-at-home spot. And I'll tell you, his father, I can't remember if it was like a patent or the company he worked for, but the company he I guess made. Do y'all remember those little the number locks on vehicles and everything back in the 90s? 2, 4, 5, 6, you open the door.
I got one in my car right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the selling point. You know what? I always wanted one of these.
Well, really, the key fob won't work, and I'm too lazy to get it.
Because they ain't on cars no more. I'll tell you that right now. I didn't even know they did, but his father,
somebody would probably figure him out.
His father was the one that made that.
Oh yeah,
so he big bucks. So when we would go there, his father was never home.
Right.
Like never home. Like he would get home at like 7 and I'd see him, very, hey Phil, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? As I'm leaving to go back to my place and everything.
Right.
Kev, man, that if I could show, I'm gonna show you a picture of their house and we can't show it on air because that's just rude and all that other stuff. But the house, Kev, first of all, the fence was like a gated like guard fence and everything. You know what I'm saying? With like these iron posts and everything. The yard was at least a football field.
That's crazy.
The yard was the front yard was a football field. You could play football in their yard, like regular foot. So we get there, you get to the house, Kev. The house is humongous. And when I mean humongous, I mean the fact that his mother used to have to use an intercom in order to tell us to come down for dinner because if she can't yell in the house, we wouldn't be able to hear her.
That is, and you know me, man. I don't hate nobody, man. Especially if you're my people, man. You people, you family, whatever. I want to see everybody eat, man. I just want to know what y'all do. Like, because listen, again, I said I got a pretty good job. I make pretty good money. I don't blow my money on all kind of frivolous stuff. You know what I mean. And again, when I see somebody driving around in a $90,000 SUV, I'm like, what the hell do you do? Because you go online and you see when you're looking for new cars, you see some of these car payment amounts. Again, $1,200. That's more than my mortgage. What do you do when you can afford a $1,200 car?
$1,200,
right? Like, because I need to know. Like Martin said, how can I'm trying to get to the yams. How can I get to the yams? Like, what do you do? Because I get to the yams? I'm saying, like, because I make pretty good money. I ain't gonna even hold you. I make pretty good money at my job. But damn, I can't afford no $9,000 car.
That's a different type of money, kid.
That's way different. Yeah,
that's the summer home. Kev, they had a summer home.
Okay, well there you go.
We went to their summer home in Chautauqua, New York. Yeah. Please believe me when I tell you. Now I was young.
I think I know.
I was younger, so I didn't. I didn't care. Kev, when I tell you, me and my mother was the only black people up there in Chautauqua, New York.
I'm sure you were.
We were the only black people up there.
6th grade. I knew her. 6th grade.
I'm sure you did. I am sure you did. I'm sure you were.
And now that I think about it, it scared the shit out of me because I saw Get Out. Now I'm like, ooh, they probably could have kidnapped us and everything up there. I was like, yo, wow, what were we doing up there? What was going on? But yeah,
I've been there before because they pretty, the only black person. Like when I first met my wife, her family, she's got family down in Louisville, and they're pretty well off.
Yeah,
listen, great people, generous, but that environment where you're the only
black people.
But now, because again, you know me, my wife is white, right? So it has been flipped. where she's the only
white person in the hood. Hey, yo,
family barbecue.
She comes to the barbecue, or if we like go to a cabaret or something like that. Go to cabaret. She's the only white person there. But my family cool like it. My family like whatever. My family loved her. My mom loved her really, so I didn't care what anybody else think. But anyway, yeah, it's been flipped. But yeah, I feel you the only black person. You like, gotta watch what I say.
This is weird.
Honestly, can I say this? Really, be honest. I don't. I mean, it's not breaking news, but like I can't relate to rich people.
No, not at all.
I'm much more. I don't say I'm more comfortable around poor people, but I'm more comfortable around middle class working people like me, right? Like I can't relate to rich people. I can't relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. And again, the family down Lou, excellent people. And again, they're not stingy. You know what I'm saying? They're generous with with their finances and what they have. But for a longest time, I just felt weird, not uncomfortable, just kind of weird. So I'm like, this is not my crowd. This is not my.
I've never been
this is
anywhere like this before, and where do I put my hands?
Yeah, this is not my crowd.
Yeah, the same.
And I like him, and then we talked, and we would chop it up, with our uncles and stuff, and talk sports and that kind of stuff. But it's just like, and again, but you're at their house, and the house is like
you just like, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I can fit my whole house in here. What is going on?
Like one of her uncles has a house. He's got an indoor pool.
Oh, wow.
And not some little circular
rink-a-dink. No, you talking like dug in the ground marble.
But now,
pool.
But I'll say this about him, though. I'll say this about him, and this is what I can get down with. I know that he worked to get to that point, right?
I was about to say, pause. What does he do?
He was in real estate.
Okay.
So he worked to get to that point. So I can say about him that I know he didn't just fall into that money. He was actually middle class, and he worked to get to that point. But by the time I met her, he was all right at that point. But he worked. He worked.
Shout out to him, man. That's
he worked
crazy.
To get there. He had the house had an indoor
pool.
And again, it wasn't no Olympic pool, but it was a nice pool. It had a deep end. Let's just say that it had a deep end. Okay, the pool had a deep end.
That's what she said.
Well, so
it was just the way up.
I can't. I don't know. Like I said, I can't really relate to a whole bunch of rich people. I don't know. Like you'd never catch me at a white party in the Hamptons. You'd never catch me at one of those. Never. I don't care how much money I have. You wouldn't catch me at that.
That's exactly what it felt like.
You would not catch me.
Like, all right. Like when I think, because like I said, when I was there at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think about it. I was a kid, but then I look back at it, I was like, yo, where in the hell were we at? Chautauqua, New York? Yo, what upstate?
What were we doing?
Upstate, northeastern hell were we? What were we doing?
That's
like, yo,
you might go.
You might go, and you ain't never.
Those are people. Like when you talk about, you see people with these not yachts, but these big these boats. Like
big boats.
Damn, son.
These
like
people that are that can sit there and trace their history back to the colonies and everything. Like, yo, those are those people up there. I was like,
yeah, no, I can't relate. Speaking of that, have you ever thought about doing that ancestry? Like, I think it'd be cool to do that, but listen, people are, well, if you do that, they're going to get your. They already got my DNA. So, they already have my DNA. So
why do these people think that
everything is a conspiracy? Everything is a conspiracy. They're going to get your DNA. No, they already have it. How many surgeries I've had? They already got my DNA. I'd like to.
I think somebody in my family has done it before. Like I know my aunt has traced our family history back to like a few generations, like great. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as like where we actually come from, like who came over on those boats.
I'd like to know because there's got to be just off my last name. It's got to be some Irish somewhere in here. Just
that's what. Look at me.
Yeah,
I am a light-skinned Negro with a red beard.
Hey man, hey. Speaking, I was listening to. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. But you talking about light skin? I was listening to Cole again the other day. I still haven't heard the off season. Still haven't listened to that yet.
What? Yeah, you need to go ahead.
But I was listening to
the race is already over with because Kendrick's terrible anyway. But you know,
what I was listening to was what it was probably my favorite J. Cole.
Yeah, I'm not producing the show anymore.
my favorite J. Cole song, which is "Forbidden Fruit," right? Because it's ironically features Kendrick. I love that song because he's sampling "Electric Relaxation," which is one of my top 3 hip hop songs of all time. Have you heard? Please tell me you've heard "Electric Relaxation."
Took a little sip. Oh no!
Please tell me you've heard that song.
Oh no!
"Electric Relaxation" by Tribe Called Quest.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You all said no. I'd have been like, oh wait. Speaking of that, did you watch Goodfellas this week, man?
Oh no!
I was gonna say he's awfully quiet.
Come on,
he's awfully quiet.
I just ain't had a chance to yet. It's
F minus, homework not done.
Jeez, y'all gave me 1 week. This is not fair.
0%.
Right? We gave you a whole week to watch one movie.
Y'all know I do a lot.
We gave you a whole week to watch one movie.
I do a whole lot, guys.
Listen, okay, what you doing tonight? Nothing.
I'm hoping to do a lot tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, do that first, and then for a nightcap.
Then do your
for
homework.
a nightcap. Then do Goodfellas. That's actually a good movie to watch. You can kind of just.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Boy, yeah, they don't do that then.
Yeah, and it's a long movie.
It is.
That's the thing. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm so bad at watching TV. Like, I mean, anything. It doesn't matter what it is on the television. Like, I went to see Tron Legacy when the tickets went up expensive because they had the big, like, oh, these are the best seats and the sound system is the best and everything. That was the most expensive nap I ever took.
I can't picture that, man. I can't picture going to the movie and falling. I don't think I've ever paid for a movie and fallen asleep.
The last, what was that? X-Men First Class. Fell asleep in front row. Like, was right in front of all action.
You just went to sleep. Money down
the last Transformers, not the last one, but one of them Transformer movies. Went there, went to sleep.
You just money down the drain. That was
Superman versus Batman. It was already a terrible movie in the beginning, and then I heard Martha and went to sleep. Like, so it was like terrible.
That's like people.
So I can understand why you wouldn't sleep on those movies. So all those movies suck.
Yeah. But Goodfellas does not suck.
I was like, wait a minute, yeah, Marty, X-Men First Class.
You watch Goodfellas, you'll be from the moment the movie starts, ain't no sleeping on Goodfellas. If you go to sleep on Goodfellas, something wrong with you, dog.
Watched Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I'm not doing all
and it took me like a day and a half. We watched it straight through, and I went to sleep on one of them.
I ain't seen 1 second.
2 of them probably.
Well, first of all, I completely understand because they're like 4 hours long each. Like, yo, when are we getting to where we getting to? Yeah.
The longest movie I ever watched was Malcolm X. That's the longest movie I ever watched.
The Storm of the Century.
3 hours.
Storm of the Century.
You gotta watch Goodfellas though. Goodfellas is it'll grab you. Goodfellas will keep you interested. Like that's like that reminds me of.
I'm gonna try it.
People like in the 80s, right? In the 80s when they would go to Michael Jackson concerts and pay all that money for front row tickets, and he come out and they pass out and miss the whole damn concert. That's why Mike was that dude. Mike was that dude. You hear me? Go to the show, pay money for front row tickets, and pass. He just come on stage and you pass out and you miss the whole damn concert.
Man.
Just how I am, man. I can't.
Boy,
I be trying to stay woke.
Mike, greatest entertainer of all time. Stop playing. Who greater than Mike? Who?
Prince.
As an entertainer, no. Maybe as a musician, absolutely. As an entertainer,
I go to a Prince concert.
I love Prince.
I go to a Prince concert. Go to
a concert. All right, man. We'll get out of here. And I didn't even listen.
He just don't want to get touched.
Cleveland Guardians. Charlie Condon is the pick. Charlie Condon's from Georgia, Cleveland Guardians. That is the pick at number 1. There is nobody else. Charlie Condon,
Yankees.
6'6", 216. He's batting .413. That is the pick. Charlie Condon, University of Georgia. Okay, we out here. Kevin Hanley, Phil Rucker, Tim, Real Spill, Red Light Radio. We'll be back next week. See y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Real ill. It's illy.